Yeah. I realized that with the Battlefield gameplay. I was just in the chopper. I barely spoke. I was so focused on not crashing my chopper.
Yeah, no, that whole video was just me and Tristan BSing.
Yeah, and Jacob coming in here and there. My only moment was me, where Tristan like, I can't get to you. Me side landing my chopper, reviving you. You repairing my chopper, and I go, thank you. And then I just completely destroy the guy that was shooting at you as I leave.
Yeah.
That was it. Loading in dirt. All the backyard. This took me like 2 hours with the base power washer.
So the one we're using right now?
Yes, by myself about 2 hours.
Alright, so this whole video is going to be nothing but this.
Well, there's 2 of us, and I know what to do. I have a rhythm for this stuff. Yeah, but now I could probably get through this map in about like 15-20 minutes with like the new power washers.
Yeah, I don't have the luxury of new power washers.
Not yet. We're gonna work our way to get you them.
We're hard-working men.
We are.
We should just buy a power washer IRL and then just make money doing this.
If this was an actual like job way, this would just be a lot of fun. The thing is though, it take a lot of actual water, and the amount of grass we would kill from excess water.
Well, I mean, there are actual, like, jobs and companies and whatnot where, you know, you do the whole power washing thing. Like, I mean, I think it's, like, a form of, like, maintenance, I guess.
Like deep cleaning.
Yeah.
Doghouse and dog hole have been cleaned. Oh yeah, you should also be getting like story text popping up.
Yeah, I did in the first mission. Something about naming my fucking company and whatnot.
Yeah. The guy, literally, you gave your one friend some money to get you a vehicle, and that vehicle we power washed was literally a vehicle that was at the bottom of a river.
Ha!
That was off on auction. That's why it was so dirty. The 150 we get from that first mission is basically the leftover money that he saved from getting that vehicle.
Ha!
Yeah, the first missions are more of like individual stories, but later, like added on levels, it gets really hilarious. Because one of the things they all have in common is wondering where all the cats have gone.
What?
Yeah, no, the first missions will have so things like, did you hear the mayor's cat is gone? And then later it turned into, yeah, all the cats are gone missing. And then there's just speculation later on. I think it's in the where all the speculations come in is the most recent one, which is a giant monster truck with a cat on it. Like it's a cat monster truck.
Huh.
One of my least favorite vehicles to clean. But hilarious. Like, yeah, some people think the cats were aliens, and they actually went back to their planet to begin planning for their invasion since they got enough data on us. I'm like, okay.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, another one was they fear. Some people think it's a cult that has stolen the cats and are taking them up to the volcano to sacrifice them to appease the volcano.
What?
Yeah, I can't.
That's
remember
more
which
asinine than the cats being aliens.
I know. The thing is, though, I don't think it was the monster truck one because you're inside. There was an outside one. Let me think. Oh, the Ferris wheel. As I was on top of the Ferris wheel cleaning, I got enough to get like one of the next prompts. It's like, yeah, it's the thing. Hey, the volcano looks really cool when it's like that. And I looked over, it's like a bunch of smoke. He goes, it's supposed to be smoking like that, right? I'm like, I don't know. I have to use my power washer to fight off lava.
I forgot I had different nozzles.
Yeah. On the beginning one, though, the yellow one is your best friend.
I'm using the white one. Because I'm cleaning these fucking fences.
Yeah. One of the things the trade-off is, yeah, less power but wider area.
This is a 0-degree nozzle.
It's really just...
Oh.
Yeah. The red one is used for rust. Especially when you get, like, the heavier, your second water pressure one. Well, the only way they really deal damage to the rust, to, like, clean it, is the red nozzle on the first few. And you still have to hold it down on the rust spot for a while. On the later, like I said, the most recent, most powerful one that I use so much, rust is pretty much a non-existent issue. It cleans away like basic dirt. Is how great that power wash
What
is.
the fuck?
Did you launch yourself?
I got hops!
I've actually found a way to break this game.
How?
There's scaffolding you get later on for the higher stuff, color levels. And even when you're on top of it, if you jump and you get the prompt, hit F to move, it'll grab it. And you can move the scaffolding around, but you can't stand on it while you're moving it. If you jump, hit F at the right time, it'll actually launch you straight into the air. You'll hit the top of the map. It will then, when you hit the top, it will then drag you off to the side, off the map, and you would fall below the map. I've done it like 5 times. And you fall infinitely. Like, your character, the more you fall, the more your character starts to deform.
Puh.
To the point of you're just a blob. Like, spiky, freaking, shooting everywhere. And the only way to fix it is to leave that mission and join back in. Because then it just spawns you right at the default beginning area.
Funny as hell.
It is. The first time I found that out, I'm like, I don't know if I can recreate that. I've done it a couple times recently. I did it 3 times in the last week.
Huh. Oh, well, that was easy.
Yeah, I think the biggest pain is just going to be cleaning the patio up here. Yeah, I'm so happy when I saw they added multiplayer. I'm like, yay! But it's like, only with friends, though. I'm like, damn it.
Huh. Could you not?
I just remember from watching something else of people playing. It's like, wait, you can push each other with water? I just remembered that.
I started moving forward, and I'm like, is Dustin pushing me? I was about to be like, Dustin, stop, you pushed me. And then I turned around and you were spraying water at me. I'm like, this doesn't add up.
Wait a minute. Here, stand behind me. Here, get behind me and start spraying water. I'm just gonna hold to one position. I was gonna say, push me towards the dirt. I will clean. Water-propelled cleaning.
This is the world's worst fucking vacuum.
Hey, it's still better than them going, the future for ships. We're adding giant, those are wind powered. By giant kites, you mean sails? I'm like, and you do know when the wind dies down, you're fucked, right?
Even modern day sailboats have some sort of fucking motor.
Yeah, as a backup, because then you can actually steer. And not be adrift out in the ocean for months, like old sailing.
Well, I mean, they also had, like, paddles back then.
Oh, yeah, true. What, everyone on the cruise... I just imagine everyone on the cruise, it's like... the announcer going, yeah, we lost the wind, the kite, we're dragging back in the kite. Everyone, please return. Please come to the main deck and get your extra long oars. We need to steer this thing back to shore. Row! No, not even on the main deck. Everyone goes below deck, and you got, like, they open up the port sides, like the old Viking ships, where they're, like, down below deck, rowing.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't sign up for this part of the cruise. Like, yeah, you did. This is the exercise portion. I didn't think it'd be this. Bro! Got the captain sitting up. No, the captain's up there, but you got, like, the gym instructor sitting there with drums, just beating on the drums. Dun, dun. It's like, what the fuck is this?
Gets attacked by, like, Somali pirates. Man the cannons!
We got cannons? Yes.
We always come prepared in international waters.
Modern cruise boat with all the old-fashioned luxuries.
I don't think I'm gonna edit this, like, at all. I might just cut out, like, the dead space where we're not talking, but this is like a podcast with video.
Yeah, it's literally what I was gonna say. This game is more of just something to play while you're doing like a podcast or something. Because when you're watching this, you watch for the PowerWash satisfyingness.
Uh-huh.
But listening, there's nothing going on. That's why I usually like listening to something or music in the background.
Well, now we have the best. We're given the best of both worlds.
Yes.
I almost said the best of both worlds.
Gonna lisp.
The best of both worlds.
I started cleaning the chairs, but then I'm like, wait, no, didn't you clean these earlier?
Yeah, you were pushing me while I was doing it. Is this the Dirt Finder General? Got details from a certain Harper Shaw. There is an alleged dirt problem at the local playground. Saw my dream RV at the auctions, all creamy like a toffee pie on wheels.
Fuck.
I got it from Harper Shaw.
Yeah, I think that's your friend.
I wouldn't know whether to drive it or lick it.
Don't lick it. I remember correctly.
Unfortunately, it sold for a crazy amount, but the dream lives on. I didn't realize if you clicked right mouse that it would just automatically go.
Oh yeah. I keep forgetting about it and I keep ignoring it because I just like holding down the mouse button. But my freaking... I'll actually have to stop and stretch my right freaking pointer finger. Like, give it a break every once in a while when I play this game for a couple hours straight.
This is nice.
It is. It's nice and relaxing. Very satisfying game.
Yeah.
I also found out something very recently, which I wish I knew earlier, because it really does help. if you hit escape and pull up your tablet,
Uh huh.
usually be like, oh, there's garden chairs, four of four. But let's see here, retaining wall caps, one of two. If you click it, it'll put an orange bar, and then it'll actually start putting like a white, like it'll start flashing like a white to say, hey, this is the one you're missing, or these are the ones you're missing.
Huh.
Because there are a few houses later on that have like 16 to 18 wooden trim.
Mm-hmm.
And it's easy to miss a bit of dirt on like some of them. And you're like, okay, I only need to get like one more wooden trim to finish off. You're at 99%, and you're constantly looking around the house trying to find that one wooden trim by looking at it and seeing it has a white line left.
Huh.
But since I figured out you can just click it and it'll actually just start like glowing like a white, like berry. I wish I could change it to more of like a yellow, more noticeable, but it still helps out a lot.
My phone just went off like a fucking madman, dude.
Because you're smiting this dirt.
I will never get rid of that fucking notification tone.
I would be surprised if you did, because then I would be like, who the fuck are you? An imposter.
I have played a single game of Among Us, and it was not enjoyable whatsoever.
Yeah, it's like all this stuff about Among Us, but I even tried like watching a match, and I'm like, eh. The only thing
you have to play it with like nothing but your friends.
Yeah, that way you just and the thing is too, it really just comes down to like trouble in Terrorist Town.
Well, that's essentially what it is.
Yeah, just a lot smaller. Which honestly, I prefer Trouble in Terrorist Town, mainly because I've watched like Achievement Hunters let's plays of those, and they're freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
The stuff you can mod in and all that stuff, get away with. The maps.
Yeah, I watched a lot of Trouble in Terrorist Town, you know, back when, like, there was a group, the Creature Hub, a few of their guys would play it. Then I watched, you know, Vanoss Gaming and whatnot play it.
Yeah.
Man, Vanoss Gaming, what a fucking what a fucking downfall that was.
I stopped watching it a long time ago, and I haven't really seen much of it.
I mean, dude's been stuck at like 25 million subscribers for like 4 years now, 5.
Oh damn, 25 million.
Oh yeah, I mean, he was fucking huge, dude.
Oh yeah, him and his group.
Yeah, well, that was the problem. A lot of there was a video that I watched somebody do on it, and they pointed out that Vanoss's biggest mistake and why he's losing such relevance. I mean, I can't say he's losing a lot of relevancy now, because dude's still getting like at least 1 million views on all of his fucking videos.
Oh yeah.
But one of the things that he messed up in doing was he based his whole career and channel off of, you know, him and his friends.
Oh yeah, it's true. There's not. I never watched any of the videos that was just him.
Yeah, so it's once, you know, all of his friends started going off and doing their own thing, it really just became him and like 2 other people.
Yeah, because I've seen videos where it was just like, at a point it was just him and like Terrorizer doing like zombies.
Really, the only people from the original group he plays with anymore is H2O Delirious, Terrorizer, and Dahi Denogla.
Yeah. So yeah, I've definitely noticed like the split, because I usually see Big Jiggly Panda and Wildcat play. I'm like over there. H2O Delirious I don't really see play with Vanoss anymore. It's more of like him, Cartoons, and Squirrel over on like their channels.
Looks like you're almost done. My girls can't wait to get out there.
And there was the whole thing with Mini Lad.
Yeah.
Which that one I just laughed at when I learned about that. I'm like, I didn't care for the guy in the first place.
Yeah, I didn't find him incredibly funny or entertaining.
And he had the funny moments back in like when they did like the random Gmod sandbox stuff. So a lot of that stuff felt like it was both improv and scripted a bit.
This car's a pain in the bitch to fucking clean out, dude.
It is. There you go. So we got the inside.
Yeah. But yeah, no, now everybody just kind of does their own things. There's a video of Wildcat and basically I Do Work playing Siege with the Russian Badger.
Oh.
At least I think it was Siege.
Yeah, it's weird to see who actually knows each other through YouTube.
Yeah, it's always been intriguing, because, like, you watch videos, and, like, these are two people that are seemingly running completely different groups. But, I mean, I don't know, I guess big channels and big channels, they're eventually going to get together.
Yeah.
I enjoy the fact that Call Me Carson, Jesus Christ.
Kevin?
What another fucking downfall. But, yeah, Call Me Kevin. He knows Jacksepticeye. He knows, like, every big Irish YouTuber.
Oh, yeah. Fuck, there was a video he posted where it was like, I think it was Call Me Kevin, but it was like, or it was Jacksepticeye posted. I just remember it was like Call Me Kevin, I think, and a few other Irish YouTubers in a video.
There was one where it was Call Me Kevin, Jacksepticeye, and RT Game. They were playing Minecraft on RT Game's server. I mean, it was really just, you know, a creative server that RT Game had on his own server, and he just let his mods come into this separate, like, creative world he made. And they just built shit. Then there was... He did Fall Guys with Terrorizer, Jacksepticeye, and Nogla and RT Game. I'm still incredibly happy that he did a video with Gray Still Plays.
Yes. I've calmed down on watching his videos, so the backlog I have has been up. But he's still hilarious.
Oh, dude, he's fucking killing it. I joined his membership program, and it's fucking great. His YouTube membership stuff is funny as hell.
Oh, yeah. I like a lot of his, like, GTA 5 stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Especially now with people making, like, stories for him.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I recommend joining his YouTube membership thing, because he does... I think he posts a video, like, once a month for it.
That was, like, once a week.
I can't remember. No, I'm pretty sure it's just once a month. I can't remember. I don't get the notifications like I'm supposed to. But,
It was once a week, because I know he didn't post on Thursdays before. I think the first stuff goes up on Thursdays.
But, it's funny as hell, because he does, like, a whole face cam thing with a green screen, and he, right now, he's doing, like, AIs generating stuff based off the words he puts in. And he always starts off every video by, mixing some sort of drink with his coffee brand. Because he's got a coffee brand. Florida Man Coffee Company. Which I plan on ordering at some point. Because I guess it's actually really good from what I've seen. And the website's funny as hell. He put in like, he made like fake reviews from celebrities and whatnot.
Put in fake reviews.
Yeah.
One of the things I know about this free play or maps you've already completed in our career mode.
Mm-hmm.
Career mode, you could play with two people, you and one friend. On free play, you can play with up to 6 people.
Goddamn.
Could you imagine this map with 6 people?
That would be fucking fast, dude.
Divide and conquer. Kill all dirt. Rude. 99%. What the fuck is missing? Checking tablet. Parasol pole. Fence. One fence post. One fence top. That's it. So the parasol pole. Right. Fence post and fence top. It might be over on my side. Oh, it's right here. This one.
Oh.
There we go, and then fence top. Tablet, click. Which one will it be? Oh, it's this one. Yay!
Hey Doc,
skip this
Cal
one.
here. I got a job for you over at my folks' bungalow when you can fit it in. I like watching the replay.
Do you immediately get the time lapse?
What?
I said, do you immediately get the time lapse?
Yeah.
For me, I have to it goes through the whole thing of downloading it, but don't worry about that. I've seen the maps time lapses plenty of times. Though since they added the Evelyn, no. Touch that. She turned around and gave me a smile like I can do what I want.
Alright, so we can clean the bungalow, clean the playground, or clean the dirt bike.
Let's clean the dirt bike. But yeah, since they added in the multiplayer in this, in the time lapse, you can actually now see your character. And at some points, I like to jump to see my character just floating at the end of the time lapse. The other thing is too, I realized with time lapse, scaffoldings and ladder do not appear during the time lapse. So I've had it on some maps where my guy's like way up in the air, spraying down from the air, like I'm just floating like I have creative on or something, which is not a thing in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. The game's still in early access. It's only at 0.7.
What you got? What you got?
Get a little Roger.
Oh.
We also have to clean. Front spoke. Fuel tank, which is up here. Done.
Wowzers.
The weird thing I just I realized with the co-op, usually when you're playing by yourself, when the last 3 objects, and it usually if it's the same, like a bunch of the same object, it'll be like times this. But the last 3 objects you need to clean will actually appear up on a little list that you can like tick off as you clean them. But yeah, on this one it doesn't say. It's like, you're at 99%. What do I need to clean? We're not telling you. Look at the tablet. Also, did you end it?
Not yet, no.
Okay, it kicked me out. Well, I should be able to just join. Join a player. Join. Confirm. Uh, you putting it back? Let's see here. You might have enough to look at the store.
I'm looking at the nozzles right now. I don't have any. I don't have enough for any new power washers.
Yeah, those ones are.
I need 900 for the medium duty.
How much you got now? Although.
625.
Damn. I think it'll be after the bungalow. Yeah, if we do everything around the playground, I got the second washer at the playground. And the extensions are really good for the higher up places that you just don't want to climb a ladder to get to. Because the ladder gets on this janky. What are you doing? That one, do not eat my yard at this point.
But it's tasty.
Yeah. Why do you like messing around with my stuff?
Because your stuff's fun.
She likes the Crusader helmet.
Well, one day she'll be old enough to wear it.
Yeah, one day the helmet will be yours. And then you go to it right at home. You say something to the microphone, Evelyn?
Nope.
You're just gonna grab it and shake it? Alright. One of the things she does now is when you say rock on and nod your head, she'll nod her head back.
That's fucking great.
Just kept yelling, rock on! And she just kept banging her head. Scrambling on? Yeah? Here. Yeah, here you go. Be free, Evelyn. Go cause chaos in the living room. Actually, one of the favorite places she likes to go in this house for gaming. One of the main reasons because I started spinning her in one of the chairs and she loves it.
Yeah, my sister's supposed to come in next week, I believe.
So you go see your nephew?
Yep.
How old is your nephew?
4 months now.
Oh.
He's a big baby.
I've seen the pictures.
Yeah, he a big boy.
Yeah, I mainly see the pictures because you're always posting and Eugene and Caps going, look at him! I'm like, I did!
Appreciate a child!
Yeah. Alright. I already appreciate my niece. The thing is, too, she likes running around to people. She's not one to be really shy. But if it's someone she hasn't really met yet or doesn't see too often, she kind of hesitates towards them. And I'm not kidding you. One of my aunt came over once and he goes, hi, Evelyn. Evelyn literally stopped, looked at her, and then looked at me like trying to see if I knew her. It's like, I get some information here. I'm geez, what the heck are you looking at me for?
You're her info broker.
Apparently. Another thing, I don't know why she just got this. She runs and hides when someone knocks on the door or starts to open the front door.
That's smart.
It is.
She's already got her survival instincts down pat.
I'll just be walking in, she just takes off running, and you're just cowering. What the heck? I'm just me. And then once she realizes it's me, she'll come running at me. Hey. Game goes so much quicker with 2 people off with these space stuff.
Thing is, I know my dumbass is gonna end up playing this by myself.
I would not be surprised. He's just like at the end of Matt's stream. At first, he's like, I just play this for the stream. He's kind of going through it. At the very end, he goes, I just started getting, like, when the stream was ending, he's like, damn it, I just started getting into it. I'm like, that's how the game gets you. You don't see it as exciting. It's just a game you just can't put down. Started cleaning the left side of the house.
It's so spotty.
Are you which one are you using?
Right now I'm
Novel.
using the yellow.
Yeah, this. It's not like I found in this game. You just don't want to go. Let's get the super powerful ones. You don't want to go too fast. I really have my stuff down to like a pace.
I've already forgotten how to switch nozzles.
Scroll wheel.
Ah. Wow, that does a whole hell of a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh wait, I wonder if you remember this. Hit R to rotate.
Ah. That makes this so much better.
Yeah. It's just I forgot to tell Matt until about halfway through his stream. It's like such a basic thing for me at this point because I've done it for so long. I'm like, you didn't know R was to rotate?
You fucking heathen.
Yeah. It's simple. It's R and rotate. It's like I didn't even know there was a rotate in the game. You heathen. Do you not read the keyboard mapping at the very beginning at the loading screen?
No, I don't.
That's actually one of the first things I did. I'm like, there might be something I've missed. I must read these every time.
That's 5. Yeah. It's the only thing that I can actually like eat and not think about to throw it up right now.
Is everyone in your house still sick?
Only my brother. Not everyone's in the gaming room. Alright, now everyone's leaving.
Sounds like a fucking party.
Yeah, pretty much is. Right now, only my brother's there. I felt fine for weeks. The only thing, I've also got my sense of smell and taste back. I only lost it for like a week. It was a slow gain back.
Nice.
But I never felt really sick. I think like the Wednesday and Thursday, I lost my taste on a Friday. Wednesday and Thursday, I had like a slight headache, felt tired a bit, but nothing that said I can't work. I still work those goals.
I just
In fact,
went
if it
through this
wasn't-
side of the fucking house like I was a machine. Like, I've got it rotated on the side, and I'm just, like, walking sideways.
Cleaning.
So, like, with the more powerful power washers, can you use, like, the wide white one and have it have the same effect as this one's, the yellow one's having right now?
Yeah. Really.
So, like, the white one will be more powerful.
Yes. So like it barely cleans any dirt. On like the most powerful one, yeah, it'd pretty much be just doing this with no problem. Yeah, the
I'm
more
telling you,
powerful
man, we should just start a power washing company. Like, just for, like, a side business, you know?
be fun, but I don't think places are as dirty as this game puts them out to be.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, wait till you see that playground. You'll be like, how the freak is this up in business?
It's probably a city-owned playground.
Yeah. But the other question is how the frick did it get so dirty? You'll see.
Because it's a city-owned playground.
It's the answer to everything.
This nozzle ain't doing shit all the way up there.
The yellow one?
Yeah.
That's what the extensions are for. They increase the range.
Well, I don't have any extensions.
You either... actually, I don't even know if the first one gets extensions. I think it might, but... Like I said, just go to... Try to get it to the second one as fast as possible. I literally just upgraded the power washers before I really bought accessories.
Well, after this one, I should have enough to,
Go to the next one.
yeah. Let me
Yeah, 'cause
grab
I
the
remember-
fucking stepladder, you heathen.
Because I remember when I got to the playground is when I first used the second, the next power washer. I was wondering how they're going to have this, the co-op played, and it makes sense. To where it downgrades me to you.
Uh-huh.
Because this house would pretty much be done if I had my later one.
Yeah, I would
Like
just
that-
go and sit in the fucking van.
Yeah. Like, literally, you could have sat in that van while I cleaned it in record time.
This wall is being a pain in the bitch!
Go a bit slower. Like, look at my speed.
I mean, that's what I was doing for a while. And then, you know, I got impatient.
Alright, now it's time to start cleaning the back of the house. I already got that right side clean all the way up to the porch.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw mine and Jacob's discussion last night, but we're getting back into Wildlands.
Oh, I saw that. I was surprised.
Because, like, I was playing... I started getting into the Yakuza game series, because they're all on Game Pass. Which, by the way, it's so fucking great so far. But, it pissed me off, because I had just finished a major boss fight. And, gotten quite a bit away from the boss fight to where it should have realistically saved, but it didn't.
You died?
Well, because I did the boss fight, beat the boss fight, and then part of the story after that is you get arrested for certain reasons, and then you break out, and then you get into a shootout, like a car shootout and whatnot, while driving on the highway, and I died during that, but I guess the game was just like, nah, you gotta go through the entire fucking boss fight again.
Wow.
And it wasn't an easy boss fight either.
Yeah, that's where I feel like I would quit for a bit. Like, I need a break.
That's what I did. And then I'm like, I looked at all the games that I had still installed, and I was like, well, I don't feel like playing, you know, any of the Call of Duties I have installed. I don't feel like playing Skyrim right now. And I was looking, I'm like, I still have Wildlands installed. And so I was like, you know what, I may as well play it. And then, you know, I started playing it, and I pretty much picked up where I left off when I last played it. Which, you know, wasn't very far.
Yeah, it's a really fun game.
But right now, I'm going back through the campaign as, with the Future Soldier stuff.
I remember we actually went back and played it, I think it was like halfway through the summer, and we actually went and survived all the waves in the survival.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a bit of a pain in the ass.
Yeah, but the later levels just became mine the crap out of the road for all vehicles. And we had 2 people up in the sniper tower, and then you and I think it was you and Tristan with machine guns down on the front line.
No, it was the opposite. You and Jacob were down on the front lines, and I was up in the sniper tower with a sniper, and Tristan was up there with fucking
machine gun, I think it was.
Gun, yeah.
I remember one of the first things as soon as we had it unlocked was I bought the medic drone. I think we all bought it.
Yeah.
Because it was like, we're down, and you see 3 medic drones go up, and then 2 go retreat back in. It's like, alright, we just need 1. Thoroughly clean this post. Alright. or you crouch and stuff too.
Yeah, no.
Make sure you get underneath. There we go. Got that fence, all that stuff. Alright, follow me. There we go.
To the roof!
Thanks. We're at a point we're gonna be sitting here. Jacob finally gets back. It's like, all right, you guys want to play the SCP Pandemic? Like, hey, I gotta finish cleaning the park. Yeah, the long fun of cleaning these maps by yourself.
Yeah.
The ability to divide and conquer so much faster.
Yeah, I imagine if I did this by myself, I'd probably still be on the first wall right now.
Yeah. Now, I think you would have, at this point, you would have finished the first one. You'd be working on one of the two sides
Yeah.
of the house.
Yep, clean inside the chimney.
Yep. Put out their fire down below.
Yeah, I like to think that somebody's home.
Just hearing all the water hitting their house.
Yeah.
There's a hurricane outside, not just the power washers. Oh, hang on, I'm getting a call. Hello? Hello. Alright, I'm back.
If you say so.
What'd I miss?
Nothing much more than what we've been doing.
Did I miss any dirt?
I mean, probably. I've taken the slow route to cleaning my side.
You've taken the lawnmower,
Yeah.
cutting your grass.
Pretty much.
That's what I would do sometimes too. Because it's just very effective. And that way you're not missing any dirt. So we got the roof over here. We found their hideout. Clean them out. Or 99% of the house is clean. Yay!
That's how we
Now
do it.
Watch the recap and watch us end at the top of the garage.
We just disappear for like fucking 30 seconds.
It's all behind the house.
Continue.
It may take several minutes for me to download the time lapse on mine. So I ain't that desperate for like a 10-15 second run.
I can now buy the medium duty power washer.
Hooray! We can upgrade.
And then I will get the turbo nozzle, the short extension, and the long extension.
There you go. I don't know if the early ones get, but I know the later power washers get the extra long extension. It's like a sniper. It's like a freaking sniper rifle. Yay!
I just realized I bought the extensions for the wrong fucking power washer.
Oh shit, I was trying to figure that out.
But I got hella extensions. Yeah, well, on the bright side, it's stronger still.
Yeah. On the bright side, you bought the extensions for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look at the dirt. It's like very specific area.
Yeah, how did it, like, not extend past, like, this map?
I don't know. Well, in a way it did. Look at the bench. And the garbage can. We still gotta clean these two. Like, look at that. Look how dirty this bench is.
I like how this gets dirty and the city's just like, yeah, just call those 2 power washing guys.
Yeah. Hey, we made a name for ourselves for being a power washing company. Independent power washing.
Hell yeah. It spins! Dustin, it spins!
Oh yeah, the stronger nozzle. That one's better than the just plain red nozzle because it does the same amount of power, but it covers a bigger area for spinning.
I bought the short extension for the new fucking, for the new power washer.
I don't know if I'm allowed to switch to anything other than the default one. So you got the short extension? Yeah, I always switch between the short extension and the very long extension. I like the range for the 2 hands.
Yeah. My dyslexic ass keeps mistaking E for R.
Imagine if you can lean in this game. Like, why? Because you can.
Because why not?
Off the outside of the roundabout. Feet underneath the roundabout. Now all I have playing in my head is roundabout.
If I wasn't recording, I'd be listening to music, but...
Yay! Actually, you want to go clean the dinosaur?
After I clean this bench.
Alright.
The bench is what I'd be most confused about.
How does it get this dirty?
Yeah. Like the trash can and the play equipment, fine, I can understand how they get dirty. But this just looks like people were just shitting on it the entire time.
The thing is, too, it's everywhere. Like, every nook and cranny around the bench. Not even, like, just where you sit. Some soccer ball around.
Yeah.
I like while you're pushing the soccer ball, you actually cleaned a bit of the back of the
Yeah.
bench. The most annoying thing to clean on this entire dinosaur is underneath it.
Okay. Man, no one wants to get underneath that dinosaur.
Dirty.
Did you hear the mayor's cat Ulysses is missing? The whole town's on the lookout for him for the next festival. We won't have spring till he's put that hat on. To be honest, if I had to wear that hat, I'd rather go missing.
Is that your opinion or the text?
That was the text.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm upset because we'll never know what the hat was.
No. Give a bit of foreshadowing, though. We will see a cat.
You missed.
I mean, we can actually hit it with a power washer and it'll get up and just walk away. Like off behind something if we just don't see it again. It literally just lays there, off out of bounds, watching us on one map. Also on a couple maps, if you look around enough, like the next house map I can point out, there's actual cat prints you'll find in dirt.
Huh.
That you can kind of like follow, like where its path went.
PowerWash Simulator murder mystery.
We must find out what happened to those cats. Next I add on survival mode. It's like, wait, what are we fighting? Dirt monsters. The mole people, we must clean them.
Now, survival mode. What are we fighting? Army of cats.
They don't like water. We have water.
They came down from their spaceships to deal with us.
Yeah, I'm definitely waiting for the next maps for the story to continue.
Who would have thought a game like PowerWash Simulator would have an actual story?
I know, I wasn't expecting it at first.
This might be the only simulator game in existence that has an actual story.
It's even just through text that you get through client. Later, the biggest map we will clean is the firehouse.
Okay.
That one will take a bit. The Stegosaurus is almost clean. Ding, damn it. Ding. Yay.
Alright, now for the big job.
Yeah, we got 3 different sections and the jungle gym. Or like the latter part.
Oh, Lord.
Which is weird to see the monkey bar set of swings here.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like cut this up and turn it into like a playthrough.
Yeah.
You get that vacuum. You have to vacuum.
I didn't worry about that. He said Gravy was down and out for like 2 days and the room didn't leave 2 days. And then he said today he actually got up and went downstairs and looked out. He changed batteries. Well, I told her, I was like, I said, if it gets too bad, make sure, make Grandpa go up to the urgent care and get a rapid test. Like, he won't do that. I was like, well, if he starts to get, like, body aches and lose his blood, he's going to have. I said, okay.
Just trying to clean off the playground floor first. I see you're getting the slide.
Yeah. Getting in them hard to reach places.
Look. Hey. What's that? Your picture? Yeah, I did.
Chef coat and my pants, so they're gonna hem my pants for me, and then my chef coat will have school cut colors on it, and then it'll have my name on it. So I was very excited about that.
Yeah, really cool. It does. You actually look like a professional.
You now see why I have like 90 hours in this game.
Yeah, it's very easy. Very easy to get there now.
Yeah, Bob asked me if I could, because this class coming right now is 16 hours a week, and you have to even get, before you start the program, the program starts in the fall, the actual, like, program. And, so Bob, because I told him about my hand and everything, and he's like, well, can you reschedule, like, do this class a different time? I'm like, no, if I don't do it by now, I have to wait 2 more years to get into this program. So, I don't care if I'm freaking hurting or whatever, like, I want to do it.
Right.
Mom, you never told me, did you pass all your classes?
Howdy, Dirt Finder. Put everything on hold. My golf buggy soiled like you wouldn't believe.
Teacher still hasn't put in one freaking grade on anything. My psychology class. I had everybody texting me today asking me if I...
This game kind of makes me want to play House Flipper again.
2 nights ago, she didn't.
Same.
What?
Is that like the same properties?
Yeah.
Well, I'm proud of you though, Mom. I'm proud of you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Love you.
I like you, buddy.
Yeah, I'm kind of proud of
I think. Could have done better, but this freaking math class, it would have been a person. But even Dustin, Dustin, it's here to give you a 3-minute video for the whole damn chapter. And that's it.
Really?
I'm like, what the fuck is this supposed to do? So then you're Googling and watching YouTube videos and everything else trying to figure out how to do these problems.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll never take another online math. Luckily, this is the only prerequisite class I had to take. This one right here, the math one. Everything other than my English and my psychology actually go towards my degree. Because I redid the placement test. I tested above college level for reading and writing. So I didn't have to take any prerequisites, and I only had to take this one class. And then this semester, I have one more math class, and it'll actually go towards my degree. And I'm taking it now because I wanted to take it now while the math was still fresh in my head.
Right.
And then I'm done. I don't have any more math classes to take. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool too. They gave me a list because I have to have so many elective courses. And they gave me a list of all the elective courses I could take to finish off the degree. And remember when the boys were little and I went to schoolcraft, the Radcliffe Center, and I took that business law class?
Oh, so much dirt.
She passed. So,
Yeah, there's
I
an
got the credit for that.
obscene amount of dirt.
Okay.
So I had to get extra credits. Take it.
Trying to get the freaking floor clean so I can get that out of it.
Oh, okay.
So that gave me time and money.
Oh,
Yay.
hey.
Yeah, by the time I'm 43 now, so 4, 5, 6, 47, I will have my bachelor's degree in culinary arts.
Okay.
So, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Even though I'll be old, but still, like I told Bob, there's so many things I could do with this. I mean, I could start my own business. I could get a job at a nice restaurant as a chef. The lady today, when I was ordering the thing, she said that a lot of people go into senior citizen, like this assisted living things, and like plan their menus and stuff like that. She said you make really good money doing that, just cooking for them. I could be a teacher. I could do anything.
Yeah.
So it really does open a lot of doors. So, and I like to cook. So
You can cater for people's parties too.
yeah. And then it'll really help me too, because I like to cook. I just don't know how to mix certain things and stuff like that. So with the things I know how to cook.
Finally well done.
What's up?
I just finished the climbing wall. Now it's time to tic-tac-toeing.
Oh.
So much food. And every recipe is for a 4-person family. I'm he barely eats, I barely eat, Alyssa barely eats. We eat enough for one person. I'm so no matter what I make, there's always leftovers.
Yeah.
A lot of leftovers, and he doesn't like leftovers.
Me and Dustin do.
Yes. Seriously, I make dinner every day. And maybe one night a week dinner. Usually Sunday, because for Sunday nights, if you guys are ever out and about, or you guys are hungry or anything, seriously stop by or just call me and I'm more than happy to bring you over whatever I made.
Yeah,
So you don't have to tell me a day ahead of time. Seriously, just call me on your way home from work and be like, hey, we're in a car, we're gonna be home, there's something made, what are you making? And seriously, I'll have it ready for you.
Okay. Yeah, we're making spaghetti tonight. Brennan's finally eat.
Yeah, you tell me you're killing me. I dropped him off at Freckles.
He has 4 or 5 holding up the pizza.
Super eat that
Is this the
spaghetti.
extraordinary Dr. PowerWash? We got your details from Cal. We've got the dirty house that needs some TLC. I still wonder why they use this fancy pants shock absorbing rubber compound for the playground flooring and not good old fashioned kerosite. Kerosene, something like that. I almost read it as kerosene. I'm like, what?
Just think you need to burn it down.
No.
You know, that way if you get struck by lightning, you can call it natural causes for the
No,
insurance.
he didn't do it all at once. He just,
A playground made of plastic burnt down? Yes. Can you repeat this sentence again, sir?
no.
Oh, but that was one time talking about maybe just all of this day.
No. He was, sorry. He, he was eating, I bought these off a guy at work, and, he, we baked them, I baked them last night because I was extra hungry, and then he ate them.
Oh, okay. Well, you guys be ready this week because I'm going to make some tomorrow. I got a whole bunch of different cookie recipes and different pancakes and stuff that I want to try out. So I'm bringing over large amounts of desserts over next week. Hope you guys get too sick of them. And seriously, if you don't like them or don't want to eat them, I forget everything. Just throw them away. It's not hurt my feelings. I won't even know. So, but just, if you don't like something, seriously, tell me so that way I'll know how to fix it or just not make it again. But I think I'll tell you about the uniform. It was kind of cool today.
Yeah.
You clean the inside,
I
I'll
was
clean the
planning to get
outside.
those infections back, but
Yeah, cleaning the inside is a very big task.
It is.
Yeah, okay. You guys get your results.
I know I've been watching or mainly watching so many horror stuff.
Mm-hmm.
When I was cleaning out here, like going left and right, at the corner of my screen, I saw the garbage bin enter my screen, but I saw the corner of my eye. I had some kind of like monster Freddy there, and I went, wait a minute. And I looked back, and went, no, it's just a garbage bin. Like, this is PowerWash Simulator, not a horror game.
Ha!
PowerWash Simulator, but with SCP-173 while you clean.
Jesus Christ.
Always had to keep an eye on him while cleaning. It's like, alright, just gotta clean this corner, and
Fuck that, dude. I would just die. It's kind of amazing, too, because I don't know how long the SCP Foundation's been around. I'm assuming it hasn't been around nearly as long as, like, Doctor Who has. But, it's, because SCP-173 is basically what a fucking weeping angel is.
yeah, it's actually, I wonder which one came out first, because one would definitely have to be inspired by the other. Most likely, SCP was inspired by the show.
Yeah, because Doctor Who's one of the longest running shows in history.
With my phone. Dear Doctor Who. Oh, jeez, this is even right.
What?
Typed in Doctor Who. And Doctor Who, 1963 sci-fi 12 season.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Yes. Yeah, first episode aired November 23rd, 1963. Must have stopped for a while.
Yeah, I know the SCP Foundation hasn't been around nearly as long as that.
Yeah, I feel like that's been made more from Community. Yeah, as far as I can tell, SCP-173 was posted on the 22nd of June, 2007. Oh, it was a piece of creepypasta posted on 4chan.
Yeah, well, I mean, most SCPs I'm pretty sure are based off of creepypastas.
Yeah,
There's a lot of them that are, at least.
the infinite IKEA.
Yeah. Even Siren Head, I think, is an SCP.
Yeah, I felt like he was first made as just the horror thing, then everyone decided to make him into an SCP. Because he fits the description for an SCP. Some weird power that's unique.
Yeah.
Being able to mimic other voices of his victims.
Yeah, let me see something here.
Sometimes you just need to take something back for yourself. You make modest sacrifices in your
I think at this point, a lot of things that go from any kind of like unique, creepy monster usually goes up into an SCP. That's the thing about SCP, it's not closed off. It's an actual open construct for anyone to add in their own monsters.
Here
Okay.
from the Villains Wiki. Siren Head was proposed to be to the SCP Foundation site as the non-canon SCP-6789, but got removed by the Foundation, and they stated that Siren Head is not an SCP.
Oh. He's just a misunderstood monster.
I guess. There's an SCP for Minecraft. I believe
I know
it's
it's
called
one for
the. I'm pretty sure it's called like the Minecraft World Destroyer or something like that, and it's basically a an evil entity that is trapped in Minecraft. And so the SCP Foundation has an entire, like, actual site built in a Minecraft server where they keep it contained, because they believe that if he was ever to escape Minecraft, then he could bring about a lot of destruction in the real world.
Ah.
So, I mean, it's really intriguing.
It is. It's also weird how some goes from, like 173 and other creepier ones to like just pretty weird stuff. Just weird.
Yeah, I mean, plus there's a lot more normal SCPs than there are, like, dangerous SCPs.
Yeah. If all of them were dangerous, then that'd just be a bit too much. I remember the thing of an SCP that is actually takes the form of what a lot of people think it is. And what they did was they made everyone think it was a chair, and then erased everyone's memory who knew of other, or like a truer form. So it's literally just a chair, everyone thinks it is. But if everyone knew what it could be, it would change into that.
Yeah, no, the SCP Foundation's fucking wild, dude.
It is. Backyard didn't take us this long.
No, not even close. They did the SCP Foundation, like the YouTube channel that does the one of the channels that does like a lot of the SCP animations and whatnot. They did a marathon of the most wholesome SCPs. And I'm like, your guys' definition of wholesome is very different than a lot of people's. Like, it was... A better name for it would have been the nicest SCPs, or like the most harmless SCPs.
Yeah. Because I remember it was the blob one, which I always wonder, I'm like, what's so bad about that? And then when you told me, it's like, the more... It's always happy and all that stuff, but the more time you spend around it, the more depressed you are. I'm like, well, that's pretty ironic.
Which one?
I think it was like the Happy Blob.
Happy Blob, I don't
remember the name of it. Which is one that was like a cute one that didn't attack, it just... Really a nice SCP, but it's just the effects it has on others.
The only one I know of that's a blob is the Tickle Monster. And I know that's not who you can't be talking about the Tickle Monster, because he helps depression.
A very useful SCP.
He is. Actually, the SCP Foundation believes that one day he will be the only way to stop the Scarlet King. Because his lore is that he was born from... I can't remember what the SCP was. But there was an SCP that was... where 7 women got pregnant with monsters on the same day.
Oh, I know of that one, yeah.
Yeah, and he was one of them.
Lived.
Yeah, and he was one of the monsters that the women were pregnant with. And that SCP is canonically happened from the cult of the Scarlet King, who kidnapped them, performed a ritual, and, you know, all these monsters came out of them, except for SCP-999.
Tickle Monster?
Yes. And, I mean, in his video, he pacified the hard-to-kill reptile.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, obviously it was still like a failed neutralization test, because the hard-to-kill reptile can mimic almost every ability that anyone has, you know, if you don't kill him. So he basically took SCP-999's ability to make people happy, and during the fight used it to make all of the staff and guards that were watching fall into a fit of laughter, and he escaped.
Oh, damn.
I can't wait to get my SCP-999 plushie. Dude, I'm so mad. Oversimplified came out with a plushie, and I can't fucking get it because I don't have the money. And the sale for it, I believe, at least I think it's the total sale for it, ends like tomorrow.
Damn. I'm getting a SCP-173, but not the normal one. Everyone knows the peanut one. It's actually going to be the four-armed one from SCP Pandemic.
Ah.
Because they made SCP-173B, that's what that one's called.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's SCP-173C, which everyone likes B, and that's the main one they went with. But C is more of a weird, like, falling apart, like, baby doll.
Uh-huh.
But it's made of, like, same thing, concrete, and it actually has, like, rebar of its limbs, stuff like that. Weird looking.
Yeah, I've got my SCP-999 plushie. I've got my Reginald Chicken plushie from Greystone Plays. He should be coming in at any point. I got a lot of plushies, Dustin.
Yeah, I noticed.
I got my Florida Man and Spleens plushie still. My Loot Bug. Which, speaking of which, Deep Rock Galactic has their winter stuff out right now. I haven't played any of it yet, but it's there.
Yeah, I played a lot when it came out, the season pass stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I just kind of got sick of it for a bit.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't played too much of it, even with the season pass, just because I haven't had the time. But you know, I might dabble with the winter stuff a bit.
Yeah, I've had my 2 weeks off, and finally we'll go back to work on Monday. I work for 4 days, and then I have another week off. Like, yay! Damn it.
Yeah, I only have a 3-day week the next 2 weeks, so.
Tower's good. Cargo netting.
Why can't I climb this?
Like that. I don't know.
Let me climb!
Climb! I did it. In the roofs, I'll finish the monkey bars. One of the things I notice a lot, it's very impressive, it's when you're cleaning off bars, you'll actually clean off stuff behind it, but where the bars were blocking, there'll actually be lines of dirt.
Yeah.
It's a nice touch. Yay, one rooftop is clean.
Parkour.
Some of the sounds in this game are kind of a bit off.
What do you mean?
I don't know if it's because my character's turning, but I hear footsteps, and it's coming from my left. Because I'm sitting there cleaning and shit, footsteps to my left, but I can see you on the roof over there, and I'm not moving. I'm like, who's to my left? No one.
It's Siren Head.
Yeah. The Invisible Man. Don't just stand there, Invisible Man. Take a power washer.
Yeah. Go grab one from the... Oh my god, I can't believe how fucking far and high you can jump, dude.
Yeah.
I just jumped from rooftop to rooftop like I was fucking Superman.
It makes it so much easier to get around, though.
Well, roofs are clean.
Almost done with the monkey bars. I'm messing with the monkey bars. What are we missing?
Don't know.
Tower. Slide. Got it.
Super job on the playground, Dirt Finder. Looking at it now, I'll admit there may have been the odd fleck of dirt down there. Yeah, that was a long text message.
Be the odd fleck of dirt. There was a lot of dirt that should not have been there. The thing is, too, out of that entire playground, there's no reason there should be dirt in there unless people are bringing it from the outside.
Ugh.